Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Just Chat English podcast. I am Ashley, and I am really happy you are here with us today.
And I am Jack. Hi, everyone. Good to have you back for another episode.
This podcast is for English beginners. We speak slowly, and we use simple words so you can follow along easily.
And if you do not understand everything, that is completely fine. Just rewind and listen again. Every time you listen, you understand a little more.
Okay, Jack. Today, we talk about something I think almost every person struggles with at some point.
What is it?
Comparing yourself to other people. Looking at someone else's life and thinking, why is their life better than mine?
Oh, yes. This is something I know very well. I do this all the time, and it never makes me feel good.
Nobody does it and feels good after. That is the strange thing. You know it will make you feel bad, and you do it anyway.
I think it is just human nature. We are always looking around at what other people have and what other people are doing.
And today, with social media, it is so much worse because you are not just comparing yourself to the people around you, you are comparing yourself to millions of people all over the world.
And the worst part is that everyone on social media shows only their best moments, their best photos, their best days, their biggest achievements.
So you are comparing your normal, everyday life to someone else's highlight reel. And of course your life looks worse in that comparison.
That is such a good way to say it. A highlight reel. Because it is not real life. It is just the best bits.
Jack, tell me honestly, when do you compare yourself to others the most?
Honestly, when I see people my age who seem to have everything figured out. Good job, nice apartment, relationship, traveling, looking happy.
And you look at your own life and think, why am I not there yet?
Exactly. And the word compare is interesting because when you compare two things, you are looking at how they are different, but you only notice the ways the other thing is better, never the ways your life is better.
Yes, we never compare our good things to someone else's bad things. We always compare our worst things to someone else's best things.
Which is completely unfair to yourself.
Completely. And it creates this feeling of being jealous. And jealous means you want what someone else has. You feel unhappy because they have something you do not.
And jealousy is such an uncomfortable feeling. It feels bad inside, like a small fire in your stomach.
And it is usually not really about the other person at all. It is about something you want for yourself that you do not have yet.
Yes, jealousy is really just information. It is your heart telling you what you want.
Oh, I really like that. Jealousy as information, not as a bad feeling, but as a message about what matters to you.
Yes, so instead of feeling ashamed of being jealous, you can ask yourself, okay, what is this telling me? What do I actually want in my life?
That is a much more useful way to look at it.
I was really jealous of a friend last year who got a promotion at work. And instead of just feeling bad about it, I asked myself, do I actually want to move up in my job?
And what was the answer?
The answer was yes, I did want that. And I had not been doing anything about it. I was just waiting for it to happen somehow.
So the jealousy gave you useful information.
Exactly.
After that, I had a conversation with my manager about my goals, and things started to move forward.
That is such a good story. You turned a bad feeling into action.
Yes, and I think that is the key. Do not just sit in the feeling. Use it.
Okay, everyone. Quick break. If you are enjoying this podcast, please like this video and subscribe to Just Chat English Podcast. It really helps other people find us, and it means so much to us.
And remember, if anything was unclear, just go back and listen again. No rush. Take your time.
Okay, so we talked about comparing and jealousy, but I think there is something deeper underneath all of this.
What do you mean?
I think a lot of the comparing comes from pressure, from this feeling that you should be at a certain place in life by a certain age.
Oh, yes, the timeline. Like by 30, you should have a good job and a house and a relationship and know exactly what you want from life.
And if you do not have those things, you feel like you are behind, like everyone else is moving forward and you are standing still. But who decided on this timeline? Who made these rules about where you should be at what age? Nobody really. It is just something society tells us, and we absorb it without questioning it.
And the pressure from that is real. It sits on your shoulders every day and makes you feel like you are not doing enough, not achieving enough, not moving fast enough.
And social media makes the pressure worse because you see people younger than you achieving more, and you think, what am I doing with my life?
I had a real moment of this a few years ago. I was scrolling and I saw someone my age who had started their own business, was traveling the world, looked incredibly happy and successful.
And how did that make you feel?
Terrible, honestly. I felt like a complete failure, like I was wasting my life.
And then
I put my phone down and I looked around my apartment. And I thought, actually, my life is pretty good. I have people I love. I have work I find interesting. I am healthy. I am okay.
That shift in perspective is everything. Because the moment before you put the phone down, you felt like a failure. And the moment after, you felt okay. And nothing in your life had changed.
Only what I was looking at had changed.
And that tells you something very important about comparison. It is not about reality. It is about where you put your attention.
Yes, when you focus on what you do not have, you feel poor. When you focus on what you do have, you feel rich. And your actual life is the same in both cases.
I think the most helpful thing I ever heard about this is the idea of everyone is on their own journey. And journey means your own path in life, your own story, with your own timing.
Yes, your journey is not the same as anyone else's. Your starting point was different, your challenges are different, your goals are different.
So comparing your journey to someone else's journey is like comparing two completely different books and asking why one is not like the other.
They are different books with different characters and different stories. Of course they look different.
And the only question that matters is, am I moving forward in my own story? Am I growing? Am I working towards what I want?
Not, am I moving as fast as that person? Or have I achieved what they have achieved?
Just, am I moving in my own direction, at my own pace?
And I think connected to this is the idea of feeling enough. Like you are enough right now. Not when you get the promotion. Not when you lose the weight. Not when you find the relationship.
Right now, as you are enough. And enough means you have what you need to be. You do not need to be more or different to be worthy.
That is hard to really believe, though. It sounds nice, but actually feeling it is different.
Yes, it is easy to say and hard to live. I think it is something you have to practice every day. Reminding yourself that you are okay as you are right now.
Like a muscle. You have to train it.
Exactly. Every time you notice you are comparing yourself to someone, you can pause and ask, what is good in my life right now? What am I grateful for? What have I done well recently?
And slowly, that becomes more natural than the comparing.
It takes time, but it is worth it. Because the comparing never ends. There will always be someone with more. Someone who looks happier. Someone who seems further ahead.
So, if you wait until you have more than everyone else to feel okay, you will never feel okay.
You have to choose to feel okay now. With where you are. With what you have. With who you are today.
And then keep working towards what you want. Not because you are not enough without it, but because growth feels good.
Yes, there is a big difference between growing because you love yourself and want more for yourself, and growing because you feel like you are not good enough as you are.
One feels exciting, and the other feels exhausting.
Exactly. And you can feel which one it is when you check in with yourself honestly.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of the words from today.
Yes, so we used compare, which means to look at two things and see how they are different. And we talked about how we always compare our worst to someone else's best, which is not fair to ourselves.
Then, jealous, which means you want what someone else has, and the idea that jealousy is actually useful information about what you want in your own life.
Then pressure, that feeling that you must be or do something, and how society puts a timeline on life that makes us feel behind when we do not follow it.
Then journey, your own path in life with your own timing, and how comparing your journey to someone else's makes no sense because they are completely different stories.
And finally, enough. You are all that you need to be right now. And how feeling enough is something you practice every day, not something that arrives when you achieve certain things.
Write in the comments.
Do you compare yourself to others? What helps you stop? Tell us in English. Just a sentence or two is perfect. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. If you liked this episode, please like this video and subscribe to Just Chat English podcast. It really helps us reach more people. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Take care.